right now.
Alrighty, and we have McLeod back, and hopefully we didn't screw up our sound too bad. So, hello everybody out there. McLeod, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, good show. Alright, we are live today. So today, what are we gonna do? We're gonna play a little King of the Kill, and maybe some Resident Evil later. Ooh, lots of loud noise there, Jude.
You may want to turn down the sound that's coming from there, yeah.
Let me see if I can do that.
If you can't, I can, actually.
Yep, I can. Put about half loud.
Alright.
See how that works. So the game should be a little softer now.
Nice.
Alright.
Some of the people who play King of the Kill would have noticed after the last season, because the way that Daybreak Games kind of do their King of the Kill stuff now is they do it in seasons. So,
Oh, really?
when you go into your character and stuff, when you go to stats, you can see leaderboards and all this. So as we're looking at the moment at leaderboards right now, so there's a whole bunch of things like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and royalty. They actually come up with in-game now when people kill people, like it comes up with like a kind of like their sort of their I don't know what you'd call it. Like, I don't know, does anybody in chat know specifically like what they call these particular things? Like, I guess they're kind of like divisions, like, you know, like in football you'd call them divisions, I guess. But like, oh yeah, there we are, division. It says it right there.
Yep.
But yeah,
so you progress through the divisions now.
Actually, no, there's divisions between so, like, for example, bronze, you've got five divisions in bronze. And then silver, you've got 5 more divisions. There's like 6 levels and like 5 divisions in each. So, you know, fair few. So there's like 30 different divisions that you can go through. But essentially, when they started the season up, the new season up, they basically converted everyone who had like airdrop tickets.
Mm-hmm.
They converted all of those to scrap. And some people who had a lot of airdrop tickets got an absolute shit ton of scrap. And I was the same. I had a shit ton of scrap as well. And I just, you know, I wasn't entirely certain what had happened or where it came from, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I used it up as fast as I could, because I thought, well, you know, if it's an error and they, you know, want to remove the scrap, then if I use the scrap up right now, then, you know, they can't remove it. So I used the scrap up. I had something like 20,000 scrap, and you can get a lot of skins for that. So I've got a bunch of skins. It's kind of nice, actually. It's nice to have a bunch of skins to be able to kind of, you know, change your character up every so often. But let's go play some solos. There's been some people who have been saying that the game's lagging a little bit, and I can confirm that, you know, sort of connection wise and like hit registration wise, it's been a bit of a pain. I don't stream it all the time, and I don't play it all the time, as you will be able to attest from the level of skill that I have in shooting people in the head, which is like close to none. But I can imagine if you play this a lot, and a lot of streamers do play King of the Kill a lot, I can imagine people getting really, really.
You just froze on me.
But yeah, Eric, talking points for this show. What do you want to chat about?
Well, you were going to play some stuff there based on what you were doing with King of the Kill. I thought we were going to talk a little bit about that. We can talk a little bit about Tranquility and things like that for the next wipe. Do we have any feeling when the next wipe's going to be for the Just Survive piece of H1Z1?
Well, at the moment, it's just speculation right now.
Right.
There hasn't been any confirmed time period. People always go back to the previous wipe and the wipe before that, and how long those were until the next wipe, just to basically get an indication as to how long it might be until the next wipe. But considering we have a different semi-different dev team, and the fact that there's a lot of stuff that they want to bring in that has been previously put together by the previous dev team. So they're working through the code and working through all the kinks and the issues with what they have. Like it's mainly the kind of the weather, and there was also a couple of other things like the new lightweight kind of construction, like lightweight base components, which they want to bring in. And by that, I don't mean they're light as in you can pick more of them up. I mean light as in like they're not as resource intensive to your computer and to the server.
Okay.
So you can have more of them in the same area for the same resource cost. So essentially the level of that you get when you're around large bases and mega bases will be much less with that system in place. Or should be anyway, but like it takes time to work through kinks and work through issues and bugs and stuff. So, I mean, my estimation is it will probably be another week, maybe another 2. But I will stress that is obviously just speculation.
Gotcha. Something started eating a little CPU on my PC, so I'm working through that.
Okay. So this is one of the other skins that I got from all of that scrap. Is a really nice Neko-chan shotgun skin, which is kind of cool. It's nice to have a decent skin for.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
For a few guns. I mean, having stock guns is good. Having stock guns is fine. It's not like a skin on your gun is going to make the gun perform any better. Some people seem to think that, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. I don't see anybody about.
I heard some gunshots.
Yeah, that's going on in the city to our immediate east. Aha, duct tape.
Gotta get that duct tape. Very important.
Very important in King of the Kill. Not as important to some degree, at least in Just Survive. But depends entirely on what you want to do with it. I do have. I'm gonna drop that. Drop the M9. Some people like the M9. Some people don't. Like, I prefer the. Like, I used to love the M9 because it was super accurate and like it was just as good as the 45.
Right.
But they changed it. They obviously they changed it like a little while ago. But now, like in King of the Kill and in Just Survive, in order to get a proper kill, you need to hit someone 3 times in the head when they have a helmet on. And that's obviously a little bit more difficult than if you have a 45, and you only require the 2 shots. So,
gotcha.
And that's that single shot is, it's surprisingly how small a difference is, and it's surprising how much of a difference that makes. Let's go find some people and shoot some people. How about that? But yeah, you've been spending a bit more time in 7 Days to Die, right?
I have, and I did some research in the game, and then the last week here I've been checking out. They almost spun out there, I think. How did they hit
How
you?
it hit me from behind there, but like I don't.
Unless somebody else is shooting at you.
Someone else. Fucking gang. Oh, right. Yeah, it was. I was fucked. To be completely honest, I had one guy one side of the tree, one guy the other side of the tree.
Yeah.
So I just made a complete guess as to that guy may have just driven off kind of thing, but I was pretty screwed either way. Anyway, what are you drinking?
Me, I'm not actually drinking anything right now today. I was so busy getting set up. They changed some of the streamer, bar settings on us. And so I was busy doing that.
Moving around assets and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So, we've almost got enough to show the scrapyard thing, but not quite. So I'm going to see if I can find some gear that I hate, that I don't require.
Really?
Do I, or do I just send that to friends? Which goggles do I hate? Those are probably ones I hate most.
The ones you hate most.
Yep. Oh, for God's sake, that was only 5. God damn it. I like those. They can get fucked. I don't really use them, and these are the only ones that they have a kind of cool green glow, which is pretty epic, and they have like a red glow kind of thing, but the other ones, fuck it. So we've got 115 scrap, as you can see there, right? So the way that scrap works is you go to character, you go to scrapyard, right? And essentially you use up 100 scrap each time you use this, and these, like this list here, are the things that you could potentially get from it.
Okay.
And you can see that these are the rarity levels. So like the yellow is like ultra rare, these are like rare, these are like uncommon, and then these are like common. And we will talk about that later on. So we didn't quite get to it, but essentially what you do is you click that button, it uses 100 scrap, and then you get, like, in the same way that when you opened a crate, it would come up with a random skin. But instead of like teasing you, showing all these skins and going, oh, you're so close, it just kind of comes up with it, which is good. It doesn't feel like it's baiting you and then just trolling you, which is good, from a not harassing and aggravating your customer's standpoint. It's good.
Absolutely. So,
like
we were saying, I have been spending a little more time on in H1 land.
Ah, right. Okay.
And or not H1 land, but 7 Days to Die land, right?
Oh, yes.
So I've been working on playing actually with setting up the server itself and different configuration options, so that'll be pretty cool. I got to update my article, and then it should be all done today. So the last thing I'm going to look into, interesting thing about 7 Days, right? Number one, you can run your own server, right? You can either rent it or run it on your computer. And then you can...
You have
pretty fun.
You have a lot more control.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the control that everybody thinks we have with a whitelisted server that we don't have in H1, you do have, right? Like with the spawn ratios and all that good stuff, from loot all the way up to zombies to animals. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Then the other aspect of it is the mods. So I've been playing with the Val mod and on the server and the settings within for that, as well as looking at you can run a bot inside the server to take and intercept commands from the users. So I'm going to check that out today and finish that up. But I got to tell you, it's really easy to mod the servers, and you know the Val mod made by Valmar is probably the best one out there that I've seen. It's pretty cool.
Right.
So
I'm in a situation right now.
You are. Where are you going?
That yeah, that house literally contained nothing. It's terrible. It's the most annoying house you can ever get. Like, to hope to sort of go in.
Yeah, let's get a little something there.
Yeah, I got a shotty now, so that's all good. Oh, and an good times. And an ATV, nice. Anyway, no, carry on, man.
No. So I get involved watching you, right? Because it's
Yeah.
because I do not play this particular method of the game very often.
Understandable, yeah.
Now he needs a little duct tape. There it is.
Yeah, man. It caters to a particular type of player. Okay, we've got an extra helmet, which is always good. Anyway, yeah, so the 7 Days to Die kind of like, you're writing an article about it, right?
I am. It's a little bit of how H1 is versus 7 days, and I think I've said this before, but when you're scrapping, you got to click every time you scrap, right? Mm-hmm. And in 7 days, you don't need to do that.
Oh, I'm envious already, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like you just hold the button down and off it goes. Particularly helpful in the mining aspect is huge, right?
Oh yeah, that's very true. I think if you had issues with quality of life, and he's down.
You got him.
I think if you had issues with quality of life of mining materials, then Minecraft, which kind of 7 Days to Die is built upon, really wouldn't have worked out as long as it did, or as easily as it did.
You hit him once.
See that? Like, the first shot that I did, like the first shot that I hit, like he moved the fraction of the second before I was able to, when I, just as I was shooting.
Yeah. Did you get him? I know you hit him once.
Yeah. No, I got him. I think he was battling someone else, and he was hit. That's why he moved over there, because he was hit and he was bandaging, I think, at the time. So there's another guy out there. Okay. Chances are I'll probably fuck it up and he'll flank me or something. That's his car. He might come back to it.
There he is.
Ah, Jesus. and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a showcase as to why I'm terrible at this game.
Hey, you got 2 kills. You got two kills.
But you could see how terrible I was at shooting that guy. And to be honest, those 2 kills, I had the drop on the guy and both guys, and they had their backs to me, so it wasn't really a contest. Anyway, scrapyard. Let's show this off. So this is the scrapyard. As we saw before, we now have enough scrap. these are the stuff that you can potentially get, which is varied and some really awesome stuff like graffiti hunting rifle. I mean, just if you go and check on some of these third-party websites that sell the skins, how much a graffiti hunting rifle is, it's all right. This is what happens. So when you hit that, and that's what you get, heavy assault powder class, which as you can see with the green kind of thing, that means it's one of the common skins. So that's like these ones down here. I mean, even the common skins, some of them are pretty alright. Like you can get helmets, you can get recurve bows, body armor. So it's not like it's terrible, but like you can get some decent stuff. Yeah. So that's how it works, essentially.
We're almost coming up on halfway through the show. You got about 8 minutes.
I've got 8 minutes. I've got 8 minutes
to die.
Get into a game.
Get into a game and die. You're gonna die.
Red wine because I forgot again.
Red wine.
Chill some beers.
Doing a good red, or what kind of red you like?
Some, quite like, quite spicy, tasteful kind of ones.
Spicy, tasteful. My wife
likes not like super complex, but like something decent.
My wife's a big Pinot fan.
Oh yeah.
Little Pinot Noir.
I'm more of I like Spanish reds, to be completely honest.
Ah, yes,
very much a Spanish red kind of person.
Like a Rioja, or
like a
Rioja. That's Rioja's. Is that Argentinian? I think it might be. Can't recall.
You can get I think you can get like Spanish Riojas. And I'm not a massive. I'm not a wine aficionado in any way, shape, or form. Like, if you want to know about wine, talk to Carneros. He knows a lot about wine. Most definitely. I mean, that's the reason why he, when he was working at CCP, he was named CCP's infidel.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. Because he liked wine so much that he had his CCP moniker as a type of wine. It's amazing that he hasn't named himself in game as a type of wine, unless Carneros is a type of wine, like a really random type of wine. I don't know.
I do not know. I'm looking for a 7 Days to Die bot that doesn't look like it's Linux based.
What, to run it on a
Windows box.
Ah, yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, if anybody knows of any, get in touch with Eric and let him know.
That's right.
So that's another one of the skins. Kind of cool. 44 skin.
Oh yeah, that is
and
cool.
The only skin that I have of there's the only AK skin that I have, which kind of sucks because I really hate them. I really hate the Rainbow Sword skins. But needs more.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm fairly certain that some of the people in chat are probably like going to scream, like, "Find a fucking helmet, Jesus Christ!"
They have been pretty quiet today.
I'm thinking that.
We don't. They haven't uttered a peep. Of course, Mittens pinged out the fireside just before we started, so that could have a little bit to do with it.
As he should, but it is a little bit, it does kind of screw with numbers a little bit in terms of people watching this.
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's all good. I just thank God I'm not doing anything critical in Eve, because, if I needed to do it, coalition wise, and be in those chats.
That's
That
true.
would be a bit aggravating. How the fuck?
I don't even think you hit him once, did you?
I hit him a couple of times, but like, I don't understand how I didn't. How I only hit him a couple. Gonna get the height advantage this time, because you know. Yeah. See, there he is. I wouldn't have seen. Oh, it's fucking gone in there. God damn it. Bring him out, maybe. Oh, no.
There's another one to the left.
Okay. I don't see where he's gone. God damn it.
No, I didn't see where he went.
Probably fucking running up the stairs.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
But turn around. Oh, shit. I don't know where he's gone. Ah, fuck it.
Probably inside somewhere.
Let's go after him. There he is. What the fuck? See, that's the thing. It's like the stairs might as well not even be there. It doesn't deflect anything whatsoever.
Wow.
But that's one of the many aspects of this game that sometimes aggravate people. It's like there was a bunch of metal right in front of you that didn't do shit. So yeah, shall we put on some
Let's check out the Resident Evil stuff,
Resident
man.
Evil?
You gonna send it across the
Okay.
same stream?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe a bit blank here, so I'll just chuck an image up. Oh, not that image. Just deal with this very quickly. Right, where are we? I would say, like, to anybody watching the stream who is looking for for the whitelist Tranquility server access keys and stuff, like, you want to be getting in touch with me or like with Eric, one of the mods for Tranquility. That will sort you out. Like at the moment, it's probably I'm doing the majority of it kind of thing. So, you know, it's totally fine if you guys want to contact me, and I'd prefer to do that on Discord, by the way.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of people to ban at the very first day.
If needs be, then fair enough.
You can hear my daughter jumping around in the background.
Yeah.
She is excited. If I can get her attention. I don't know what she's jumping. She's jumping around doing something.
I'm having trouble figuring out like display. No, it's not. There we are, graphics. So it comes on the screen. Sorry about that. I apologize, by the way, guys, because I'm just sorting some.
Yeah, you're just setting that up, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. There we go. It's pretty much that.
So how's the weather over there, man? You got any snow yet, or are you still snowless?
We're kind of still snowless, to be completely honest.
Wow, we got our second snow yesterday, and it was only supposed to be a dusting. It wasn't supposed to hang around. We got like a couple
I'm
inches on
I'm
the ground.
I'm actually envious, man. Like, because like snow's really like snow. Everyone loves snow, like apart from people who run transport networks, that kind of thing. But
Yeah, I love snow.
um, but and the other thing is, if you don't like snow, then you've got to the point where you've lost the will to live. Really, if that's honestly. So this is actually quite cool. The guys who are making Resident Evil, like Capcom or whoever it is, have made they've actually like gone back to the old school thing of making demo versions of their game. So this is completely free for everybody who has Steam, who is literally everybody who can, fill out a form and have have an email account, a functional email account. But this is basically the beginning hour, like teaser version of Resident Evil 7. And Resident Evil 7's like literally only came out a few days. There's been lots of people streaming on Twitch, which is really cool. But yeah, like you can literally play the first hour of the game. Reason why we're kind of showcasing it at the moment is because although technically it's not a zombie game, um, it's pretty damn close, and Steam actually bundles it into their zombie games kind of thing. So I thought, fuck it, why not? But yeah,
See, it's so loud today, my
it's
daughters.
but yeah, essentially the premise of Resident Evil 7 is you're basically you're trying to find your wife who's disappeared, and it invariably ends up accidentally leading you to some isolated random house in the middle of nowhere in America. Like, I mean, how many and essentially you end up you end up waking up in this area, inside this basement, um, like wondering what the hell's going on and all that, and trying to find your wife or what happened to your wife and this, that, and the other. So it was pretty cool. I like it. The thing that I like about it actually is the fact that like it's first person now. It's not like strange third person slash really awkward and dodgy kind of really dodgy camera angles and stuff. Ooh, who's in the darkness? But yeah, the thing that always annoyed me with some Resident Evil games was the really dodgy camera angles. It kind of, the camera angles that looked all atmospheric and kind of movie related kind of thing, but you still had control of your character. So you're like walking down this corridor. You'd like walk down this corridor, right? And there'd be this camera at the sort of like corner of the top of the um, of the corridor, and you wouldn't be able to see like 5 foot in front of you because the camera wouldn't let you. So it essentially made you into like unwittingly made you into one of those really annoying kind of people in horror films who kind of goes, the same type of guy in horror films who goes, guys, let's split up. You know, those ones that you really just hate. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, why? Why are you splitting up? It's like the same guys who would like walk backwards into darkness, kind of thing, wondering, and you'd be there going, why the fuck are you doing that? Kind of thing. Like it, the old Resident Evil kind of film games would make you. It'd make me feel like that. It'd make me feel like I'm wittingly having to be this guy because I couldn't see like 5 foot in front of me because the camera was at a really freaking obscure angle. So having it as a first person thing now like this is awesome because I don't have to feel like I'm the idiot in the horror film that can't see 5 foot in front of me. And I mean, graphic fidelity is awesome in this. Well, that's quite, yeah, that's quite morbid. But yeah, it's like it's a kind of a zombie sort of horror kind of exploration-y film. So like some of the people who remember Laz's old kind of streams would remember that he used to do like horror kind of games, and it was hilarious because he would do it and he would do it in the dark, and he would get like really into it and have the sound up loads. So it was just hilarious to watch him and to watch him literally freak out when something jumped at him and stuff like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen to me, but chances are it probably will because it is a horror game after all, and that's also kind of really freaky and fucked up. Yeah. So and flashlights galore, as you can see, because if I think if Half-Life has taught us anything, it's that flashlights create suspense and make people jump. It does, and like anybody who's played Half-Life or Half-Life 2 has always been in that situation where you're crawling through a vent, through a ventilation duct, and you've got your flashlight pointing through there, and then suddenly a face hugger just goes, you know, jumps at you, kind of thing. One of those alien crab things would just jump at you, freak you out. Oh, it's awesome. It's great. And at the moment, it's rock solid on 60 FPS. But then again, it's not like there's an absolute ton and a half of stuff going on. And we've just walked into a makeshift slaughterhouse. It seems so. That's lovely. Mm, yummy. Got some bowl cutters there. Ah, good God. It's the fucking child's toys things, man. Like, seriously. Oh, fucking get out if I had a key. Or what about bolt cutters? What about bolt cutters and just smash my way out? If only. If only. Yeah, it's like, Jesus, just man up and smack the door through. It's not like it's made out of anything. Yeah, that's the kind of cool thing. You get to be able to play the first hour of this game for free, which is it's like a throwback to the old days of when you would buy a magazine about PC games, and you'd get a CD with like demo versions of games, right? And I'm kind of, yeah, still remember those. No, I still remember playing like the first Need for Speed, like that. That was fun. Always another classic for horror films is the mannequins. Yeah, yeah. It's just like, what is it with mannequins? Like, they should just lock up anybody who is buying mannequins for personal use, because clearly they are going to be psycho. Well, yeah, but that's for professional use, right? Like that's why I said, buying mannequins for personal use. Yeah, I guess that's maybe. I can't get out of the house because apparently I'm too much of a vegan that I can barely break a door down. I mean, if anybody in chat has played it and wants to give me pointers, that's all fair and well. Try not to do spoilers because that sucks. Well, I think I picked up those pliers, those bolt cutters. So like, I guess I can cut some bolts, but you know. Ah, there we are. That'll be why. Look at that. Look, that's probably. We could probably use some bolt cutters for that. Yeah. This is where bats come out, right? Nope. Nope. No bats. No strange, like child's toys and shit like that. Derelict house videotape. Could enjoy that on a Sunday night. It's all good. I thought it was kind of funny actually, like because the story. Yeah. I mean that technically. Technically, there's enough stuff in this particular one sort of little closet thing to be able to basically to put together a helicopter to fly out of here in MacGyver's world. Anyway, yeah, you definitely could. So I guess bearing in mind that the only thing that we saw in there was a tape, that we have to kind of go all the way back to where the TV was and play it, and that'll tell us more about where we have to go. Oh, that's a nice sound. And obviously that sound is kind of telling us that because that sound wasn't there when we started. I'm fairly certain. So it's meant to kind of clue you in to go, you may want to play it. You may want to play the tape, kind of thing. So let's play. Ooh, here we are. Rehearsal. I like the rehearsal. I don't know why.
Boo. Where did you find this guy? Give me a break, Pete. Hey.
I actually locked my sound off. They couldn't hear me on the stream.
Oh, okay. Well, I also put.
Because I'm sneezing and doing some nose things. Sorry.
That's right. It's an interactive video, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first.
I'm only joking.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the
It's the Undead Zone.
Okay? No problem.
Yep, we got another 15 minutes here.
No, you missed it. He said the guy in the actual on the video in the game actually said, try to get the name of the show right this time. So the Undead Zone.
I am trying to hold back some sneezes. It's a little tough today.
Alright, let's go.
What are you doing? Yeah.
I don't know.
Get out of the way.
Maybe your daughter's been like lifting, sort of moving a whole bunch of stuff around, and it's just like a bunch of dust in the air or something.
Dust everywhere.
Why are we in hell this time?
Dust everywhere.
Prep? What's the prep? Shitty house?
I recognize this house.
Ooh, is it haunted?
Oh, it's haunted. It's not haunted. It just has crazy people in.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's a bit too edgy to be an anchor. Like, honestly, in all honesty.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say?
So, in terms of the story, apparently you're in this house because you were trying to find your wife who went missing, and
Make a great cutaway.
as always in horror films, you end up having to be.
Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers.
Yep.
Jack
Yeah.
and Marguerite Baker.
You ended up ended up in this house in the middle of nowhere, which is funny because much like in space where nobody can hear you scream, no one really ever hears you scream in abandoned warehouses in like
shit.
estranged outback kind
have my
of
shot.
houses in middle America.
Hello?
Mhm.
Make a great backdrop. Andre,
I don't know.
what do you think? Andre?
Andre went this way, you idiot.
Andre? Andre!
No,
Clancy, you see
Andre's
Andre
being a
went?
dick. Clearly, Andre is just
Where is he?
a joker.
Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy? You stuck with me.
Just fucking with him now. I'm just not sticking with him. He's like, no, you're a dick. Oh, there we are.
What the
He's
fuck was
got to
that?
the door.
Did you hear that?
Open it. This is like Home Alone, but like it's much darker. He's gonna just like
What the fuck?
if that doorknob was like red hot, just
Yeah.
like it was on Home Alone.
Andre, where are you, man?
But he's not in the TV, so what the fuck, man? It's not a big room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the piano. I can't play the piano. God damn it.
That's a little bit of a
Oh,
shame.
well, you think he's up the chimney? Do you?
What the hell?
Where's he picking up?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, you knew that,
All
didn't
right,
you?
new
How the
deal.
fuck did you know that?
We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Why is his torch so much better than mine? Like, that's aggravating.
Well, he was an anchor once.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so he gets anchor privilege. He gets former anchor man privileges, which is better quality of batteries, I guess.
Well, that's kind of a freaky
He
thing.
gets the Duracell. He gets the Duracell Ultras. We just get like the home store.
The Ever-Readies.
Shot of me on the left.
Ever-Ready.
Rayovac. The Rayovac. Remember those? The little silver ones, the little black cat?
I mean, if I was in America, probably. But I don't think we had them in the UK. But
What do you see? What is it?
seller stuff.
Yeah, this can't be good.
Oh, great! Yeah. Looking back at a wall, that's always good. That's not a throwback to like what's its face, Blair Witch Project, where you just randomly see someone looking at a wall. Like, he's dead.
Hey, don't
Standard
open
horror stuff.
Don't open that thing under the vent for the fireplace.
Aw, why not? Oh, there's a note there that wasn't there prior.
Ah.
Oh no! It's the same note, but it says you now rather than just them. Shall dash you against the stones. Dum dum dum.
Ooh.
It's scary. I'm gonna do it. Man.
Do it. Well, you only got 10 more minutes anyhow.
Yeah. So let's do some. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Ooh, lovely. Let's.
Ooh, little bugs.
Backdoor key. We're good. It's fine. I don't need to go up. I don't need to go down there anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I don't think the ladder was there anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. Oh, great. Just someone randomly walking past. Excellent. Oh, but really, a fuse is missing. I wouldn't not have even known that. But then again, maybe some people who don't know electronics not realize
Yeah.
that.
Did they just go out or go somewhere?
He must have gone somewhere. Then again, he was walking around as though he was high off his head,
a zombie.
Poltergeist, nice. I expect the walls.
Wasn't
to
that
not be-
upstairs?
What?
I didn't think there was a mannequin downstairs. I think it's time just to get out.
Yeah, kind of thing, feeling a bit like that.
Probably gonna be worse outside.
Welcome to the family, son.
Should have gone down the hole. I'm just thinking now. I should have gone down the hole. You told me not to go there.
I didn't think the ladder was there.
What is it? I'm fairly certain we went through this, didn't we? Is this like Groundhog Day now? We're in Groundhog Day. I didn't realize this. Like, we're gonna have what's his face appear in a minute. That's gonna fuck up your anchor position, man.
I think you're a goner too.
Well, that guy's not going to be an anchor anymore because you require blood and a functional, heart to enable to do that.
Welcome to the family.
In Japan. Oh right, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Bad ending. Oh, it was a bad ending. So
You didn't make it, buddy. I'm sorry.
is that it? So that can't be the beginning hour. Surely not.
You didn't even play it for an hour.
I did that in 20 minutes. I know. I was just thinking, I was like, hang on, I only did that for 20 minutes. Let's see. I guess that was the bad ending, not the good ending.
Bad ending.
Ooh, feeling lightheaded. But anyway, yeah, this is the teaser. So if you guys want to sort of try it out, then it's on Steam for free. Get out of the house. I know where to go. Let's deal with that. We need pliers.
Yummy.
Yummy. Ka-joink. May have to go through the videotape again.
Yeah.
And I apologize for everybody for that.
Wonder if you could just look underneath the fireplace if it's there.
Maybe. I'll check that actually.
Can't use it.
No, it's not gonna be.
Not triggered.
Yeah, we have to trigger it. We have to be triggered now. It's gonna be the presidential inauguration. Ah, no, it's the freaking derelict house one again. By the way, I would recommend anybody here to watch to Google the bad lip sync presidential
Oh my
inauguration.
god, is that
It's
hilarious?
It is so funny, man. Oh my god. Like, there's a 1 minute one and there's a 5 minute one. I would recommend people watching the 5 minute one. It's amazing.
I watched the 1 minute one, so I haven't seen the 5 minute one, so I'm gonna have to go check that out.
New guy? I'm not feeling it.
Sorry?
Again? Just don't be
I said I got the
surprised.
1 minute one. I watched that one, not the 5 minute. I'll have to find that one.
There's a third one.
Plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we
So
do the
just
intro.
wait for it.
Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole.
No, it's the Undead Zone, you fuckhead. God's sake.
What game is this?
It's
Skeptic.
amateur.
This is Resident Evil. This is the 1 hour.
The 1 hour preview kind of
preview.
walkthrough thing that you can do.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
You have to do the MTV camera angles.
True.
After you.
We got about 4 minutes left.
So, why are we in hell this time?
Hopefully we can
Do you ever prep?
go through this.
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds?
Yeah, I wish you could fast forward if you've seen it already, right?
I'm
Fuck me.
unfortunately I'm part of the way it is. It's one of these great VHSs that are actually interactable. I must have missed that.
It's a new VR VHS.
They're new interactable VHSs.
Foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been?
Yeah, if it was a proper interactable VHF, then I have.
Clancy, get
Really?
excited in. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Andre's gone missing again, guys.
Andre!
Fucking.
Andre!
He's looking at a wall.
Yeah, we won't get through this in 2 minutes.
God damn it!
Just reminding everybody.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, the meta
Unfucking
show.
believable. Yeah, the meta show is coming up next, guys. So,
We get to see what we missed in the fireside.
oh yes,
You stick with me.
I'm gonna stick with him this time because, fuck, why not? But yeah, like guys, I guess yeah, it's only 2 minutes to go. We should kind of wrap up, really, to be honest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop the sound on this.
Did you hear that?
Anyway,
Andre?
so yeah, in terms of like H1Z1 kind of stuff, like if you're looking for keys for the Tranquility, then get in touch with the mod team, get in touch with me on Discord, and we can sort you out. We'll sort you out. In terms of other zombie related stuff, like hopefully the King of the Kill team kind of sort out the issues with all of the latency stuff, all the latency and all that. But yeah, like, what do you have anything like last kind of words and stuff like that to say?
No, other than I saved the stream, not you, from the sneeze.
Oh, nice.
Finally came, right? No, really, I think I'm going to check out this Resident Evil. Certainly, it's kind of creepy.
It's pretty creepy.
And
it is definitely pretty.
Definitely excited for Tranquility to come back. That'll be a fun thing. 7 Days to Die, if you have not tried it, it is not as graphically crisp, certainly, as Resident Evil 7 here, right? But certainly intriguing and addictive beyond what you can imagine. It's a pretty crazy game. That's about it. It is 4 o'clock, and it is time for us to go. So we will see you later. Say goodbye, McLeod.
Cheerio, boys and girls.
All right, the meta show is up next. Catch it in